Namaskar, hi, hello, welcome to Ask in Detail, our famous YouTube channel Enriching Knowledge. Today, welcome to the session of practical related to Unit 3 Database Management System. So, friends, last time we have seen how to enter into the database software, that is OpenOffice base, and how to create a database. Now, we are starting or we are continuing or resuming the same process, same path, that is creation of table, then entering data into the table, and how to enter the table, how to enter the data into the table, because data fields and data types are important. And most important part of the session is going to be primary key, composite key, and foreign key. Chalo, so let's start with the practical. For this purpose, we have to start with the software. Just double click on this icon, open office. Then yes, we are already here in a database. Just click on next button. Otherwise, okay, fine. Sorry. So here we have to click on database. Then it will ask you to create a database. If you have already created, just select that existing database by clicking here on open button. Otherwise, create new database, click next, and finally just click on finish button. It will ask you where you want to save the database, in which folder, at which location, and give name to the database. So I will keep this name as it is and just click on save button. Now we will be in the database software, open office base. Just maximize, I'm trying to maximize the screen. Yes, fine. Now see what we are going to do here. First of all, I must have to tell you the first point. I must have to remind you the first point, which we have seen in the starting of this video here. Now we will create database using different ways. There are many ways to create a database. First one is using this design view, then other one is using wizard, and the third one is using SQL command. Okay, so fine. Here we will start with the design view. Just click on yes at the left side, click on table, then click on create table in design view, and then see there are field and there are field types. It also can be said as a data fields and data types. Okay, so first field, it may be like ID or roll number or serial number. Okay, so fine. For this purpose, the data type or the field type must be like integer, because this is going to be the numerical data. Then the next field, for example, I will take it name, and data type is obviously text varchar. Okay, fine. Now I will insert another, that is address. Third column will be address, and data type is perfectly fine. Now we'll take date of birth. Okay, fine. For date of birth, we have to select data type or field type as date. See, here it is already given date. So in this way you can create a table, or you can create the format of table, or you can create a fields. Okay, now another thing is important here. Whenever you select any field, obviously you must have to decide how should be the size, or what should be the size or length of that data which is going to be entered into the particular cell. So for some examples, or some properties related to fields are here. Auto value, because what is the importance of this auto value is id should not be repeated, or id should be automatically increased. So auto value kind of feature is helpful. See, already description is already given here. You cannot enter data in a fields of this type, automatically it will be increased. Then entry required, if you select this yes, then you cannot keep this field null. See, description is available here. Now the length, what should be the length? 10 or 100. If you are going to create a long database, so you can give particular kind of length. Now I will go to the next field. See, entry required or not. Yes, if you want that, it must, there must be name must be filled into the there filled into that particular field. So you can say yes, it is required. Length, yes, per your convenience, I will give 100, or you can give 50. Default value, for example, enter your name, or enter or only name. You can type anything. So this kind of properties are helpful for proper presentation of the data. Now we'll go to the third point because that is going to be helpful here also. See, primary key, how to apply primary key and composite key using this design view. Okay, now whenever you try to apply primary key, you must have to decide that which column you want to make it unique. Okay, so whenever you apply primary key, that field cannot be, that value cannot be repeated. Okay, now how to apply primary key? Because for most of the time we apply primary key for id, because name may be get repeated. Okay, there are various people of the same name exist, so id should be kept as a primary key. So right click over here at the left panel on that particular cell and just click on primary key. The key sign will be available here or displayed here. So now id is become unique. Okay, so id will not get repeated again. Now what is composite key? Composite key is nothing but whenever you try to apply primary key to more than one column, then it is called as a composite key. See how you can select more fields. Now I will select id. Now press Ctrl key on the keyboard. Now select on name also and try to right click here and apply primary key. So both column will be okay. For both columns there will be primary key. So this is called composite key. And foreign key is the concept when you create more than one table, then automatically at the time of relationship you can call the other key as a primary key, or the key of the other table as a foreign key. Sorry, foreign key. So in this way you can create a primary key. So but most of the time we can keep only id as a primary key. So I will just apply primary key to this id field. Fine. Now the next step after creation of table, that you must have to save that table. It will ask you to give name to that particular say table. Now click on ok button. After saving the table, just close this and see how your table looks like. Okay, we are back to the OpenOffice database and see table 1 is created. If you want to see this table, just double click over here and see the table is in front of you. Now you can enter data here. See 1, then name as you wish, then address like India, then DOB. Now remember the format of DO or date of birth, okay, or date. So I will try to enter 10-10-2010. It will automatically get adjusted as per the format. Now you can make changes here. See, like date is suppose 16, okay, month is like 8, and your birthday like 98 to 1998. See, now you can move to the next column. So the values will be remain constant. Now it will not get changes. Now second value, second record, then we'll have some other data. See the values. Okay, instead of USA, we'll say Nepal. Then we'll enter some values. 7th, that is the month, then date 21st, and year let's take 2021. Now move to the third record. Then we'll have a ram, then country, just take example like mm, Fiji. Now date, uh, so first of all month, let's take November, then date like 24, and finally year 2023. It will automatically made as a 23. So in this way you can insert data. Okay, so now whenever you make changes, automatically the data will be saved, and here you can see how many records are there. Now close this. Now using the second thing, that is how we can create table using wizard. So we are going to see the next thing in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.